Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Oh my goodness. So this is my Monday video, and my Monday video, I like to show all the things that I have finished the previous week, worked on, that stuff. Sometimes it's more dreaming than anything else. That's a thing, because I have been trying to keep track of my handy dandy little planner, and this week I wrote stuff. Look, I wrote stuff. I know you can't read that, but you can at least see I wrote words. I wrote stuff. I did things. I think part of it is almost like I'm on vacation. I am on vacation right now, and so Friday was my last day at work for a few days. I am off work. Yes, have some time off. So I went into like a flurry of trying to work on projects even while I was still working. I think part of it was I knew I was going to be on vacation and have a relaxed time, and that stuff. So one thing, those of you who've been around for a little while might notice, I have on a beautiful mint green top. Is it done? Oh yes, it is finished. I have finished it completely. I got some pictures, whatever, but yeah, there's the lace on that. It is finished. This is, I'll put the pictures up. A little hard to show right here. So this is using the Queensland Collection Myrtle yarn. It is a worsted weight yarn. 100 grams is 180 yards, number 4 weight. It's a 100% lyocell, sustainable and compostable vegan silk, spun from eucalyptus. There you go. And I used 5. Not all 5, but I used, oh look, here's my partial, just to give you an idea, size-wise. There's the partial. That's how much of the 5th one that I have left, right? So there you go. I have plenty of this left because I overbought. I bought for the largest size that they had and didn't need the largest size. So I have that left. It has been suggested, and I like that idea, of making another one smaller for one of my granddaughters. I kind of like that idea. And then I bought this gorgeous blingy stuff. Look at that. That is just spot on color wise, and it's got some iridescent and some sparkles, and this is gorgeous. And I've got 205 yards of this, and I'm like, well, if I definitely do something for the granddaughter, that would be cool. I think Mama would have to hand wash it though. Pretty sure. Yeah, this is a hand wash. And what is this? I don't know. Let's see. Tiny print, but it looks like you can wash this. Yeah, really tiny. Need your eyeglasses to see that picture. But that's what I have left. But I wanted to show this. I did it. So this one I started. I wasn't supposed to. Nope, I wasn't supposed to. But I did it anyway. That's what I call naughty knitting. Yeah, when you're not supposed to do something, you do it anyway. I was naughty knitting. But I started that the beginning of June. And finished it in June. The goal, well, not necessarily the goal, but June's things we're making Thursday was garments. All right. And instead of being smart and working on all the garments I already have on the needles, I started a new one. I did, and finished in June. Now, I didn't finish it by the last Thursday of the month to show it on the things we're making Thursday, but that's okay. I'll show it this coming Thursday, along with amigurumi is what things we're making Thursday for the month of July is, amigurumi. So, so thrilled to have gotten this done. I've got a lot done this week. I really, really have. I'm just in shock and awe. I just am. Do you want to see something that might surprise you? Sure you do, right? It's yarn related. It's not like a bad surprise. It's a good surprise. So we know I'm supposed to make socks every year. Well, not supposed to, but I do. It is a tradition that I have been doing with my family for a lot of years. I don't know when I started this, but I do know my oldest son, who is 31, I think. Yeah, something like that. Whatever. They keep getting older every year. He had a friend over, and he remembers from his 18th birthday that he was over, and I gave my oldest son a pair of socks, and I looked him in the face. I said, "Don't laugh. This is our tradition." And yeah, and that person wanted a pair of anything handmade from me since then. And what was it, last Christmas? I didn't know that. So last Christmas, I did give him some handmade things. But that tells you how many years. This has just been a tradition in the family. And the only thing that's changed is my kids have gotten bigger feet, and they've gotten spouses. Doubled, right? I don't make them for the grandkids. Kids lose their socks too easily. No. And then if you get the wrong size for a grandchild, they will cry and throw a fit because it doesn't fit right. Ask me how I know. Yes. And you can't try it on them in advance to make sure because they don't understand give it back. No. So I'm avoiding that. So obviously with all of that conversation, you're thinking, okay, lady, you're talking about socks. Yes, I am. Look at that. This one is for my oldest son. He wears a size 12 shoe, and that's a big foot. The yarn that I used, it is wool. I do know that. I don't know what brand. I got it at the thrift store. They were both partial balls. I got a partial ball of this beautiful gray. Look at the colors, the gray, the maroon. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So I got that, and then the partial ball of that yellow. And I knew I could make just about as big as I wanted to because between the two of them, it was well over 100 grams of yarn. Oh yeah, you want to make sure I'm not cheating? I'm not cheating. I did it. I got 2 socks, and I was smart at this one because I made the biggest pair of socks first, and that's for my oldest son. So where I get myself into trouble is not only do I make that, then some point along the year, I get that wild hair and think, oh, I won't just give them a pair for Christmas. I'll do birthdays too. Yeah, that's not very bright. And birthdays in my family are November, December, and January. I'm the oddball in August, but their November, December, and January is for my kids and my husband. Okay, so yeah. I might be making another really big gargantuan size, but other than that, I got the big ones out of the way. How exciting is that? So I know you guys were probably sick of seeing these. I did start them in the month of June, and it took me the month to get them done because I didn't want to do them, but I did. Typically, I don't start making the socks until around the June, July time period because I'm burned out at the end of the year. There's so many things that I want to make besides socks that I work on everything else because, hello, there's yarn and it's fun. And sometimes using bigger yarn, I said it, works up faster than fingering weight yarn on size 1s. Yeah. So sometimes I like to see progress just like everybody else. I just don't like bulky. Okay, gonna throw that out there, Lori. You keep the bulky to yourself. Anyway, so I got a pair done. So thrilled. And then let's see. Look at this yarn. Look at that. Oh, we know I love my neons. Oh my gosh, we know that. This is Knit Picks Stroll. I don't know if they still have the neons. They might. Knit Picks Stroll Brights. This is called Pickle Juice. And it is stunning. And it had to be used. I mean, right? I know I like this color, right? I mean, it matches my little Imkin over here, right? You know, and it's sock yarn. It's fingering weight sock yarn. Yes. And then I have this. Look at this. This is Cascade Heritage Prints. Isn't that pretty? I mean, and let's see, 100 grams. This one's 100 grams. This is a 50 gram ball. 100 grams on this using, let's say, machine washable wool. Let's see, is there anything else on this? Super washable, 75% super wash merino wool, 25% nylon to add extra strength. And the stroll is a same thing, 75% super wash merino wool, 25% nylon to add strength. Both of them are fingering weight yarn. This is 231 yards for the 50 grams. This is 437 yards for the 100 grams, right? I like using this. I've made socks with this before. I like using this for garments too, kids' clothes. I'll just bump up for, if I'm gonna knit them, bump it up to like size 4 or size 5 knitting needles. Great garments, wash as well. Well, I'm not making garments with this. I'm gonna do some socks, right? And I decided I'm gonna start my second pair of socks. I'm not waiting. I'm gonna just jump right in and start them. I started them. Look at that. Now this pattern is a free pattern. The pattern is called Monkey. It is by Cookie A, and it is free. You can link to, there's multiple sources that you can link to from Ravelry that shows it. She released this in 2006 on the Knitty.com magazine. You can get it free on Knitty.com still. You can get it free on Interweave, and the Ravelry link will link you to those particular places. The other thing is, if you want expanded sizes, because she has 2 sizes that are free, you can purchase the pattern from her, and she goes through multiple sizes. But look at that. I didn't do 2 at a time yet. I should have, but I haven't, but that's okay. Finished 1 pair and started this, and look at that. I am on the what I call the straightaway, because I have passed all shaping. I am just going for the straight to the here, and then it's the toe, and that's it. I think in some aspects this worked faster for me than just the plain stockinette, and I think it's because, you know, you've got these little pattern repeats, and there's something exciting about it as the lace moves, right? You get the little patterns. It just encourages you to continue on. So what do you think of the hot green with that? I mean, I could have used just this for the entire thing. It is a beautiful colorway. But what do you think? I mean, is that pop of fun color, or is that too crazy? And I'll do the toe the same way. And I'm looking over, did I have hot pink? I have purple. You know, I mean, use the fun colors, right? Use the fun colors. So impressed. I mean, just massively patting myself on the back. I finished a sweater. I finished some socks. I started some socks. This is kudos right here. Oh my gosh, this right here, massive kudos. So absolutely thrilled to have done that. Let's see, right? Both socks? Yeah, I see. And you can see the difference in the size. These are 2 different sock blockers. So you can see that difference in width, that difference in everything, but it is 2 separate pair, and big difference with that. This one, well, not necessarily obviously, but this one's going to go to one of the girls. I don't know which one yet. They get to pick the socks that they choose, as long as it fits them. It's like, if one of the girls wanted these, no, because it's not going to fit you. It's too big, right? You know, and equally, if my son that wears this size sock loved these colors, oh well, it's not going to fit you. You don't get them. So that's the only rule that I put down, is it actually has to fit. I try to get enough pair done that they actually have a choice. My son doesn't necessarily have a choice in his, because he has the biggest feet and he gets what he gets. And then my daughter-in-law, one of my daughter-in-laws, she doesn't really have much of a choice either. She has size 6 feet, something, you know, so I mean, just drastically different. Little tiny feet, big feet, right? So they don't have as much choice. Everybody else is somewhere in between, and the nature of socks, they'll generally fit, you know, it's just that type of a thing. So there's like 3 size issues that I work on. I don't have to worry about the size. I really don't. As long as I do my best to make sure the pair matches, which is why I've been doing them 2 at a time. I might regret not doing that. I'm just saying. As long as they, you know, match, it doesn't matter. I put them in my little bin, and somebody will claim them. Sooner or later, they'll get claimed one year or another. It'll happen. So there we go. I am totally thrilled. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Let's see, what else? I've got all sorts of things. Let's see. Do you want to see something else I got done? Yeah, I got something else done. And then it's on to, yeah, okay. Well, I think you might have already seen this. Look at this, the little chick basket. This was from Lori from the Mystery Yarn Challenge. Her June, yeah, I think this was June. Yeah, June's Mystery Yarn Challenge. And I've got to send her pictures because, well, I haven't. But this is a little chick basket. I think my little chick looks a little angry, a little vicious, but it's kind of cute. Now, people did suggest, and I love this idea, make another one and give it to one of the kids as slippers. That's adorable. I like that, you know, because they're not gonna keep it on anyway. That type of thing. Stuff the head, close it off because it's not, it's just hollow. But do something like that and just give it to them as slippers. Whatever, they're gonna run around and play with it anyway. I like that idea. And then the other one is put like a little plant right here. Use it as a planter. Just, you know, those little air plants or any type of greenery, and have that. And I really like that idea too. I think I like the greenery idea almost better because I don't have to make 2 of them. I know. So another cute little project, because truthfully, you know, this was earlier in the week and I'm like, I am not finishing things. I got like you know, my sweater wasn't done. I hadn't finished the socks yet. You know, I'm like, I'm looking around going, what can I actually finish? What can I do? So I whipped this out because I just needed to finish something, you know. So I started this and whipped this out in like an hour or so, something like that. Because I needed that win, if you want to call it that. It's like, I have to. And I think part of that too was I was working on my new shawl, and my crocheted one, right? I've got a lot of shawls on needles for knitting, but I started a crochet one because, yeah, I did. Yeah. And I was working on that, and I didn't make a mistake, but I also didn't read the pattern. Now this pattern is it's called Laura by Lily Go, and there are 3 sizes that you can make. And I thought with the yarn that I had, I could make the medium size. So everything gets incorporated into it. You've got your edging and you've got everything else incorporated into it. And I was going on and I'm like, okay, I've got a good groove of the pattern. I'm still increasing. Got it. Which is what I was doing. And I've got some pictures, and you can see I got a lot done. I got 5 of these balls done, right? I had 5 of these. Cool. And then I had to pull it out. And the reason being is once I got the 5 balls done, I was still increasing. I hadn't done that transition little curve and everything, and I wasn't going to have enough yarn, even with the 2 full cakes like that. So I pulled back one of them, and then, yeah, and I got pictures, and then I had to pull back some more. I had to pull back till the 3rd ball and half of that. Yeah. I pulled back quite a bit, and the goal was to finish and get it back up to the 5th ball, which I did. And here it is. This is my beautiful shawl, and it is going from light to dark, and I'm really liking that transition. So you can see what I'm talking about with this right here, this lace portion right here, right? That's the edging, and then that's the edging, and those 2 were increasing. And then this one right here, this 3rd one, that one's kind of curving just a little bit, and then it's going to go straight flat, and then you do the same on the other side. So it'll make a beautiful crescent shape. Well, I had increased that first one, increased that second one, increased the 3rd one, and I wasn't going to have enough yarn. And then I was starting to go straight, and I'm like, nope. And I thought that I could just pull it back, just pull back this far, but I had to pull back all the way to here, to the end of this 2nd spot, because this part is a little bit different to do that slight curve transition. Like, ah. So then I set it down and lost my size E crochet hook. I don't know where it went. It's in here. I do know that. I found all the other sizes. I've got all the other sizes, right? But I didn't have a size E, so it kind of languished for a bit. But I did go ahead and get a new size E crochet hook, but that's okay. I'll find the other one as soon as that happens. Not a big deal. And I was able to catch back up. I am on my 5th ball. I've got just a little bit. Let me see. Just a tiny bit. I dropped it. Whatever. Okay, here it is. Come back, come back. Ew, it's trying to roll away. So that's what I have left of my 5th ball, right? That's it right here. And then here's to finish that 1st ring. And here's what the 2nd ring looks like. So it is going from that white to the dark to that black. And what I looked at, you can see the gorgeous transitions. To get to the 2nd one right here, that's using two full balls, right? To that 2nd one right here with the color transition. And this 3rd one here, I used the 4th and into, I think, a little bit of the 5th, not sure, but definitely a solid into the 4th. So I know that this ball right here will go on that curve for the other side. And then these 3, along with these, can be for those middle portions. And that'll make it as wide as it makes it. Because, you know, I'm glad that I've got more than 5 more balls left. I've got the 9. I've got 9 balls, so I can make this a bit wider to where it's more of a usable shawl. I think it was a good call not to increase anymore. Of course, it would have been nice to have realized that prior to, that I wasn't going to have enough yarn. Each one of these, fantastic marketing. This is Zauberball. It's 100 grams. It's the same as any other 100-gram ball skein like this that you can purchase. But the marketing is fantastic. I now have 14 ends to weave in per 100 grams as opposed to 2. But it's really pretty. And it's a gorgeous gradient. And I think it's going to be so sunshiny and stunning. And the pattern that for this particular thing, Laura by Lily Go, does have in each one of these things, right in the center of that little flower, a bead, which I didn't get the beads and everything to do that. But if I were so inclined, what I could do is sporadically sew a few on if I wanted to in different places. I don't think I'm going to be that extravagant, but I could if I chose to, you know, do that after the fact. So I did get that progress. I did get it back up to what I wanted. And my goal on that was to get to that 5th ball, getting that complete to where I have 9 left. And I'd like to do 3 of these a week, you know, and have that done in 3 more weeks, no stress, still being able to work on other things and just enjoying the transition of each color of yarn. And I think it's going to be, for me, really exciting, because if I do that, next week I'll have all the yellows done, and then I'll be doing the yellow with the black and going darker into that midnight black. And to me, it's like the sunshine to the evening, you know, just gorgeous. So really, really a lot of fun there. So I was able to successfully get my goal, even with the hiccups, even with the issues. I still got that taken care of. So yes, oh, that was great. And you know, I actually finished more than that. You're like, what? You finished your sweater and you finished your socks and the little chicken basket because I was feeling bad. And I mean, I'm like, I don't have anything done. I was hoping to get the sweater done, but it just wasn't looking like it. Well, we've already talked about Lori. I know Lori from the Armchair Chef. I talk about her a lot. And I made the little chicken basket and everything. Well, she had some patterns posted and stuff like, hey, try out some new stitches, see what you can do with it, have some fun. I'm like, all right, I can do that. So she had the strawberry bobble. So you can put this strawberry on anything. And there's a crochet version and a knitted version. Hello, what's not to love? You can do either one you want. So, you know, of course I did the crochet or the knitted one, right? Of course I did. Look at that. So this is some mystery white yarn, no clue. And I used cotton for the strawberry bobbles just because I had the green and the red for that. But look at that. Isn't that cute? So just a cute, simple, adorable child's hat. And like, oh, this is awesome. I cannot wait to see one of the girls in that. I mean, look at that. Isn't that cute? I mean, how adorable with the little strawberries there. Oh my gosh, that is just something else. So totally thrilled with that. But then, not to slack off and everything, I decided, let's try out the crocheted bobbles. Oh yeah, so I got both of them. I did the knit version and the crochet hat. This is a knit hat, all knit. This is a crochet hat, all crochet, right? So how fun is that with the strawberry bobbles? And you know what? I showed both of them to my husband, and you know the hat that he likes the best? This one. He loves the texture, and he says it looks so adorable and so cute. And I think I actually do like the crocheted bobbles a little better. I don't know. I mean, it's nice that you can have a choice. It's nice that they are so similar. You can do it however you want to and have fun. But here are my strawberry bobble hats. Yes. So I do believe that it's 100% the fact that I know I am on vacation, and it spurred me on to finish things and work on stuff and, just having a blast and getting some movement on some stuff that's been languishing Of course, I really can't say languishing. What was the only thing languishing? The socks were a month, which is a little ridiculous, but whatever. I'm not judging me. And then the sweater flew. I mean, the sweater was a month. Holy cow. That is crazy. Oh, wait. I worked on something else. I have progress on something else. And it's not just a little bit of progress. If you remember seeing it last time, it's a good amount of progress. This is one of my knit shawls. I think that the name of the shawl translates something roughly affectionate something. So many people are telling me that. I don't know. But it's really pretty. Look at this. Got my yarn attached. Look. Okay, it has grown quite a bit. So last time I showed this, I had just a little bit of this piece done, this section, and that's 2 colors, and it's fingering weight yarn. And I am now ready to do this part again. I know. And the whole thing for me is to get 3 of those, 3 of this beautiful section here. And then, you know, it's going to be a bit to do that much garter on the other end because each row is getting bigger, right? But, and then 1 more section of the garter and it's done. Although it's pretty, it's a good length right now. I don't know. I haven't done this. So last time it was looking pretty good as it was with the size, but I didn't have all that extra done. I'm gonna choke myself with all this stuff, but it is really, really pretty. I like that flash of lace in there. Oh my gosh. I would love to just bind it off right now, but I think I probably do need to make it a little bigger. What do you think? I kind of think I do. I've got plenty of yarn. But I kind of think it does need to be a bit bigger. Let's see. Do I have it? Ooh, I've got a measuring tape here. Look, I have a measuring tape. All right. So I'm going to measure this just to see, and you can tell me it's like from the wingspan, right? The widest part of this asymmetrical shawl. What do we got here? What do we have here? All right. So we have 4 feet 8 inches. Okay, 48. Yeah, that's not bad. 4 feet 8 inches. So 56 inches. It needs to be bigger, doesn't it? I mean, I think it does. I would love to say it's done though, but I think it does need to go bigger. But like I said, the exciting part is I got all of that garter stitch done. Ooh, I'm about ready to lose my stitches. Oh, I did lose them. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Put it back. Put it back. Okay, no harm, no foul. Okay, so I lost one. It's okay. I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, you don't want to drop edge stitches. Ooh, I can pick up stitches, but edge stitches? I don't know about that. That's a little crazy talk right there. This yarn I got in my Mystery Yarn Challenge, and yeah, I didn't finish it, obviously. This was May's. Still working on it. I have not given up. I am not quitting. What am I working on? Size 4s, I think. I think I'm using size 4s. Yep. And just enjoying the process. So it was really nice to see that I am now to that lace part because truthfully, even sitting down and working on it for an hour or so, putting on those garter stitch rows, it doesn't look like it grows. It just doesn't. It's one of those, it's one of those things that just takes time, and it'll be worth it when it's finished. There's no doubt about that. Here's the 2 colors that I'm striping together and doing that garter stitch, and it's gorgeous. They are just working up absolutely beautifully. And then the other color, this one was a Hobby Lobby yarn, one of their Hobby Lobby that hand dyed, and it has stellina in it, so it's got that nice sparkle. And I've got plenty of yarn of all of them, no doubt. I'm really enjoying this. The shawl had it to where, for this particular pattern, where you have 4 sections of that beautiful lace. But I think with draping it on me the way that it is, I'm just going to go with a 3, and I'm going to make that end large enough for that garter stitch to where it balances, so that both sides balance each other, and bind it off and call it good. I think it'll be a usable size, and it's lovely, absolutely lovely. And it's kind of exciting to get to that lace section again. Although I do have to look at the lace Well, of course. And I have to pay attention to the lace, yes, to make sure that I do it appropriately, don't make any mistakes. And so that's going to be a little bit more time consuming. The garter stitch, although it's slow, because there's just so many stitches, right? It is slow. It is easy. It's good TB knitting, crochet, you know, that type of a thing, just that relaxed, comfortable, soothing. If you're wanting relaxed, comfortable, soothing, and actually seeing progress, that might be irritating. Just saying, because, you know, two rows of garters, you know, two rows of knitting and everything, just knit on both sides, creates one garter stitch ridge. So it takes a while, but it's gonna be worth it. It is really, really pretty. It feels absolutely amazing. So yeah, that is what I've done in the week. Let me see, did I actually call out all the things on here? Yeah, there's my shawls, there's my little basket, there's the hats, my sweater, and the 2 pair of socks. That is crazy. And had 5 finished projects to round out the month of June. 5, which is true. But then I also realized, because I've gotten called out on the bulky yarn challenge by Lori, and we'll be doing that live soon. We were coordinating stuff because she's on vacation and I'm on vacation, so it's time to do our stuff. It is. But I also did 3 bulky projects. I just can't show them until we do our live, right? I just can't show those. So I things were just kind of weighing on me because, well, I didn't have stuff to show because it was secret. So that will be cats out of the bag pretty soon. Those will be given as prizes, although once you see them, you might not think that it's a prize and maybe you don't want to win. I'll let you decide on that one. But I did it. I worked with all the yarns and I am having a blast. You can tell I got vacation mode on. I cannot wipe the smile off my face. I am ready. It is me and hubby, and tomorrow, Tuesday, is our 33rd wedding anniversary. That's right. I've been with that man 33 years married, and I would not trade it. He has been an absolute blessing to me. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be, and I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.